Hello and welcome. This will be a reading for Leo. Welcome to the table, Leo. I have pre-shuffled the cards, but I will shuffle them again for you. I'll be using a 10-card spread with 5 cards along the top row, 5 cards along the bottom row. I'll be talking about those cards as they come out, and then I'll be overlaying them with a second deck of cards, and once again I'll be talking about those cards as well. Flowers are from my garden and the crystals have been in their salt bath. I do hope you enjoy them and find them uplifting. Okay, let's start this reading. Just one more. Okay, first card out, the Wheel of Fortune. Wonderful, good card to start with. 3 of Cups, Queen of Swords in the reverse aspect, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, the Hierophant in the upright position, 6 of Pentacles on the bottom row, 6 of Pentacles in reverse, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, the Magician in reverse, King of Wands in reverse, and the 9 of Wands in the upright position. I'll show you the bottom of the deck. Now, what have we got there? Oh, 5 of Wands in the reverse position. I'll mention this straight away because this 5 of Wands is a period of struggle of some sort, something that you've been struggling with, or whether you've got an internal struggle. But it's, pardon me, it's in the reverse position. So perhaps that period of internal struggle or your outward struggles are coming to an end. So hopefully you're able to make some breakthrough and not in a situation where you feel like you have to protest, stand up for yourself all the time and defend yourself and protect yourself from everything. If it's in the reverse aspect, hopefully that period is passing. Here we have the beautiful Wheel of Fortune. This is a lovely card to have because it tells you that things are starting to flow and to move and to turn. And this is a card that always indicates that things will be turning and moving in your favour. So that will bring you some perhaps more freedom, a better flow, better opportunities, better circumstances. So that's a wonderful card to have. Here we've got the 3 of Cups, sociable times with friends. So that's on the cards as well. So it looks like you're going to have some lovely time with friends and enjoy yourself. So that's a wonderful, wonderful feeling. Already there's this beautiful feeling because this is a bit of an emotional card as well. As you can see, that mermaid here is diving deep into the water. So allowing your emotions to flow and being able to express yourself and feeling joyful from within. Queen of Swords in the reverse aspect. Now the Queen of Swords is normally somebody very intellectual, mature, intellectual, sharp-minded, quick-witted, curious, can investigate, knows the truth, uses her intuition very well, but it's in the reverse. So in this instance, I feel like you are being troubled by A, your thoughts, or B, your lack of your inclination to use your intuition, because there's a Medusa here on her cape, and the Medusa is like she's a gorgon. She's a frightening aspect. She's allowing the serpents into her mind. She's actually got a head full of serpents. So be careful that you use your clear thinking and that you aren't overcome and brought into the darkness by cloudy thinking. I'd call them like, it's almost like an earworm, but a worm that kind of gets into your head and sort of you get the same thoughts going over and over, and they can be very unsettling if you allow that to happen. Here we've got the Queen of Pentacles, again, somebody full of abundance, very grounded, very earthed, somebody who knows how to get the things in life that they want. They know how to live the good life, but again, it's in the reverse aspect. So I'll look at it in the reverse aspect. Perhaps feeling a little bit weighed down, and that's the energy I'm getting from both of these cards. Not feeling on top of your game somehow. Not in your usual strength position, and I'm not quite sure why that is. And it looks like you've gone through this period of struggle of some sort. So that could be an internal struggle, or it can also be the circumstances around you are a bit unsettled, or tumultuous. You might be going through a lot, or perhaps people are offering resistance to you. Sometimes that happens as well, whereas the people around you may not be comfortable in their own situation, so they then become a little bit difficult to work with. Now you've got the Hierophant. So this is a beautiful energy. This is a teacher, tradition, establishment. So this is telling me also that you are able to rise up above these two situations here with the Queens. Now these could be two people in your lives, in which case they're both mature females, or it could be just the energy surrounding you. It could be a playoff between two females around you. But here you're able to rise above that, take the higher ground, so to speak. You're able to go up into your higher self and step away from that difficult energy here, particularly if you've got two people who are vying for your attention, or two energies fighting within yourself for trying to sort of manifest themselves in your life. You've somehow been able to rise above that and give yourself this wonderful energy, this golden aura, and you're able to step aside from that, and that's taking a little step back, and that's a wonderful. That is sort of also giving me the sense of being able to find your own space, being able to perhaps retreat into your yoga or your meditation, into your spirituality, and being able to step away from that situation. Here we've got the Six of Pentacles. So the Six of Pentacles is about equal balance between giving and sharing. It's in the reverse aspect. Again, there's this weight of, I get the feeling that somebody wants more than you're willing to give. Somebody is sort of begging and, I'll use the word sucking. It feels like somebody is trying to suck and draw energy from you that you perhaps don't want to give, and then perhaps not giving anything in return. I'm getting a succubus, I think that's the word. I'm getting that feeling of somebody trying to draw more from you than you're able to give. Somebody who may be very needy, and that could be one of these people. Somebody who's very, very needy. You've got the Ace of Pentacles, again in the reverse position. So Ace of Pentacles is an opportunity perhaps that you have missed. It can also be there's a delay in this opportunity coming towards you. So this Ace of Pentacles requires effort on your part to bring this in. This is a manifestation card, so something you are hoping to bring to fruition. Maybe there's some sort of a delay here in bringing this to fruition. It's interesting that your pentacle cards are all in the reverse aspect. So a downturn perhaps in your financial circumstances. Or maybe you've got cloudy vision around your financial circumstances at the moment. Maybe something is not clear and something may be troubling you about your financial circumstances and how to best make your money grow, and how perhaps you're hoping for a promotion, and maybe that has been not forthcoming, or a pay rise maybe not forthcoming. That's what I'm feeling here. So something about your financial circumstances is not what you'd hoped it would be. You were hoping for a little bit of luck, and it looks like that's not there at the moment. The Magician is in the reverse aspect. As you can see, the cards are all flowing through the Magician's hands. I'll put it up that way so you can see. So it's kind of an indication that anything is possible under the sun. But if the sun feels like it's gone out and you're a little bit overwhelmed by something, and he's also standing on the wheel, as you can see. So perhaps you've been waiting for this movement to come your way. Because when the cosmos doesn't want to turn the wheel in your favour, you just feel very stuck. So this Magician is standing he's got his active shoes on, but he's standing in the middle of the wheel. So perhaps the wheel hasn't been turning in your favour at the moment, and so you are not able to create or manifest the things you want to do. So it does feel very much like normally that wheel would be turning, but he's standing very flat-footed, even though he has his shoes on. So perhaps you're just not able to manifest or create, or just not Get a move on. Maybe you've just had too many little struggles going on. Got the King of Wands also in the reverse, and as you can see, it's very much like the Magician card. Normally you would look at both of those and feel sort of magic energy. King of Wands, again, being able to manifest. As you can see, he has a time machine in his hand. He has his corticus, so, you know, all things are possible. He's got the energy flowing up and down that corticus and able to control time and his energy. And he's also, as you can see, very intuitive and, you know, just generally very creative. He knows his way forward through the cosmos. He's able to find a way, perhaps more of a way than other people can. Pardon me. But whatever it is that you are trying to create or trying to go somewhere with, an idea perhaps, or something that you've been trying to kind of bring forward, looks like it's been a bit of a struggle, and a long struggle. This could be a time struggle or just difficulty. Here it's giving me an indication of difficulties, and people could be petty and resistant, and that can be like bureaucracy standing in your way, and being petty about something. But it can also be just that this journey feels like, is it worth the effort that you've put in? It looks like you've come a long way. As I said, it also already feels like perhaps the light has gone out in the background. Are you still willing to carry this torch? But the torch is still alight, so perhaps you've only got a little way further to go. And maybe you should carry that torch just a little bit further. It looks like you've already carried it quite some distance. So whatever this is that you're trying to manifest in the world, it looks definitely like you've had some great difficulties bringing this forth. Even the journey this far looks like it's been quite difficult for you, Leo. So let's have a look and see what else there is. But you've got the Wheel of Fortune, so that means things should change soon. Let's have a look. Pardon me, I've got a bit of a cold. We've got the Star, so I might put that here on the Wheel of Fortune. So it does look like the cosmos is turning things and moving things. Got the Three of Cups. It's interesting, when you've got a cold, you've got no problems before you start doing something, and as soon as you start, you're overcome with sneezing and coughing and frogs in your throat. Let's have a little look at this Three of Cups. I'll move along now. Oh dear, pardon me. Four of Wands, so stability and security. Queen of Swords is clarified by the Seven of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Ten of Wands. Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles in reverse, by the way. I do apologise. Ten of Cups. Oh, you've got a lot of tens. Okay. The Devil. King of Pentacles. And Death. Oh my goodness. Wow, you've got some big arcana here. It's quite powerful. So, yeah, you've got some changes coming your way. Pardon me. Got the Star. So this is seeing the beauty in the cosmos, looking all around you and taking in what you see, appreciating what you have. This is a very gentle energy. This is reminding you that you are part of the cosmos. You're part of the ebb and flow. So you've got night and day. So you may be in you may have been in a little bit of a difficult period. Not everything runs smoothly all the time, but it does look like things are going to change. They're pouring the water here on the waves. So you're getting a little bit of assistance here. And again, this is cosmic assistance. So you've got the Wheel of Fortune and a little bit of cosmic assistance. On top of the Three of Cups, you have stability here. So this is stability about your home life, perhaps your marriage situation, your work, all of those foundations that keep you grounded on the earthly plane. So that looks like it's in a quite stable position. Perhaps some of you are getting married, putting new energy into your home life. So that is quite nice energy. Something about your home life should improve. Something about your security, the place that your safe place should become, it's being activated. As you can see, some fire energy is coming into that zone. You've got the Seven of Pentacles, taking a little bit of a pause and a break, having a look at what you've achieved. Did you get somewhere faster than you thought you did? Thought that you could get there? Perhaps you earned some more money off your investments and that gave you a bit of a surprise. But now you're taking a little pause. Do I want to keep going with what I've put my energy into? Is it worth the effort? Should I keep going? You know, he may be a little bit tired. He's sitting down. He's looking at it and reflecting. So this Queen of Swords, this is the, you know, is it worth the energy that I'm putting into something? Here we've got the Knight of Pentacles. So a message coming in. Knight of Pentacles tends to be slow, but money's definitely coming towards you. So something is coming towards you. Something material is coming towards you. Something on the earthly plane is coming towards you. Here we have the Ten of Wands. Heavy burden, something that you've been carrying around. Again, you've had this Nine of Wands. Where is it? We've lost it here. Nine of Wands here. This is where the project feels like it's almost too heavy to carry and you really don't feel like moving forwards with it. So a little bit of a delay because it's in the reverse aspect. Carrying that last wand to that little bit of distance just to get to completion, in which case then it'll be over. So not long to go. Not long to go. Almost there. And that's telling me here, that's the clarification of almost there. Not quite. We've got the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles. It's a lovely energy, having sufficient money, creating what you wanted to create, having enough for your family and, you know, your extended family, being comfortable, being secure, being the cat who just sits there and enjoys what he's created and the money that he has so that he's in a comfortable position. So that's wonderful. That's on top of this Six of Pentacles where it felt like that somebody was drawing down more than they were giving back. It just felt like that. It's almost a sense of being entrapped. Somebody trying to bind you up with your, on an earthly plane with perhaps your finances, somebody trying to ingratiate themselves to you to try and secure some money from you. Here we've got the Ten of Cups. So happy times, that's wonderful. It's under the Three of Cups and on the Ace of Pentacles. So maybe the Ace of Pentacles, you know, the opportunity that you, either that is delayed or somehow hasn't manifested itself, it's not leaving you too concerned. It does look like you've got happy times, and this can be after difficulty. So perhaps this Ace of Pentacles represented the difficulty, but it does look like you'll be happy again. Now, having 3 tens on the table is telling me that you're definitely coming to the end of some hard work and effort that you've been putting into something. On top of this Magician, and under the Queen of, this is Pentacles, I think, isn't this? Queen of Swords. Under the Queen of Swords, got the Devil. Okay, so again, the Devil is kind of a fiery energy here. As you can see, he's carrying the torch. So a fiery energy, putting too much effort into something that is perhaps not paying results and that may not be for your highest good. So you've put too much energy into something. I can't tell you what that is. It's a form of entrapment and enslavement. But because the fire is speaking to me on this card today, it's telling me that you just put too much effort, too much energy into something. And it hasn't produced the results because the Magician's in the reverse position. So you've got the 2 there. It's telling me that it hasn't produced the outcome that you were hoping for. So perhaps it's time to have a look at what's been causing this blockage for you, that's been this thing that you've put too much time and energy into. We've got the King of Pentacles. Very nice energy, very mature energy. This may be somebody coming into your life, or it could be you, taking a more mature attitude about your investments and your finances and your security, and making sure that your priorities are, in this case, your stability and your security and your investment. So this could either be you, or it could be somebody like a bank manager or a father figure, for example. It could be your boss saying, listen, I need you to focus a little bit more on what you're doing. And that could be what that is. Maybe you're not being focused enough on the things that are actually more important. And this actually could be, again, a reflection of these two cards. So perhaps there's a need to focus more intensely on something. It's rather interesting, you've also got the Death card. So the Death card is resurrection. So whatever this is, this challenge that comes along here, I think you're going to bury it. Whatever that is, I think you kind of go, that's enough now. You're not going to pursue something. It'll be over. And it could be this squabble going on here, this business here with these two queens. I'm not quite sure how they play out in your life. But that looks competitive. They've got their backs to one another, so it looks like a standoff between the two. Whether you've been playing two energies and they've been playing you off against each other, that certainly looks like the case. But whatever it is, somebody's calling your attention to say, focus on what's really important. Focus on the things here and now. Focus on the things you have in hand. Stop focusing on the things that are probably off in the astral and that haven't produced a result for you. And I think that you're going to say, right, enough now, I'm closing that down, because you've got the Death card here. So moving on. Okay, I forgot to look at the bottom of this deck, so we'll pick it up and show you what's on that one. 5 of Swords. Okay, well that's rather interesting because you've got 2 5s here. This is very unsettled energy. So you've got the 5 of Swords and the 5 of Wands. So it's telling me that you've had quite some... the 5 of Wands, the struggle looks like it's over, but the 5 of Swords, winner takes all. I'm just going to leave it at that, winner takes all. So, not necessarily the happiest overall energy for your reading, but by all means take the advice of this person, focus on the long game, focus on what you hope to achieve. Eventually, you've got the Wheel of Fortune, so things are going to change here. Decide what it is you really want to do, okay? What's important to you? Do you want to put the effort into the things that you've already put the effort into, or are you going to look for a new opportunity and a new way of doing things? Thank you so much for watching, Leo. I hope you've enjoyed the reading. Bye for now.